Part 2. Azure Moon. Verdant Rain Moon. Our chosen paths. The Kingdom Army has captured Fort Mercius. Managing troops from the now stable Western Kingdom and former Alliance territory, the Kingdom Army returns to Garreg Mach to regroup and reorganize its forces. With sufficient might to challenge the Empire, the Kingdom Army finalizes their plans to march on Anbar, the Imperial capital.
Ah, there you are. His Highness was looking for you.
Where is he?
He's gone ahead and started interrogating the prisoner, Viscount Kleiman's man. He said he'd like for you and I to be present as well. Will you come with me?
I cannot overlook your reckless remarks. Are you really so keen to lose your head?
I only did what I believed was right. I swear to the goddess that I'm not lying. Amidst the turmoil of the tragedy, Lady Patricia was supposed to be the only one who was unharmed. We had been given orders ahead of time to not approach her carriage.
Was Patricia an accomplice?
Of course not. What would my stepmother have had to gain from such a...
Perhaps Lady Patricia would have done anything to return to the Empire, to her husband and daughter.
What exactly are you implying?
For the past few months, I've been spying on lords who defected to the Empire in order to investigate rumors about Lady Patricia. Cornelius' words were true. The two of them, I am afraid they conspired together after all.
Enough of this nonsense. You say she wished to return home? That isn't nearly enough reason to cause such a tragedy.
I do not intend to imply that the two of them were solely responsible for the whole affair. They were likely nobles who opposed the king, or potentially someone who wanted to throw the kingdom into chaos. The Empire and people like Solon and Kranya had their motives too.
So my stepmother joined with them to cause the tragedy. Is that what you believe?
Ultimately, this is just conjecture based on the evidence at hand. I have no idea what their true intentions were.
I see. We will hear what this man has to say. For now.
My lord had long felt that King Lambert's radical ways were dangerous. At the time, he was approached with an offer to take part in the incident at Dusker. My lord loves his homeland. To me, he embodied justice. We were only doing what we thought was right.
And so, in the name of justice, he caused massacre upon massacre out of love for his homeland. You murdered your own king, killed our soldiers, and involved innocent citizens. And yet you have the gall to speak of justice!
I am only standing before you now because I could no longer bear the weight of my sins.
Did you share those feelings about your homeland?
Yes, I believe I do.
Gilbert, lock this man in his cell.
Are you not going to kill him?
I will make that decision once I have had time to consider this man's definition of justice.
Yes, Your Highness.
You doing okay?
No, I cannot say that I am. Tell me, Professor, how well do you remember your father, Gerald?
Well enough.
Soon enough, you will come to understand how painful it is to forget the faces of those who have passed on. To be honest, I cannot really remember my stepmother's... that woman's smile, nor the sound of her voice. I always told myself that I would not allow my mind to forget, and yet, all I can recall with clarity is her gazing away, so forlorn. Did my stepmother wish to go home so badly that she would kill Father and me? Kill her false family? Home, to her own blood. Her true family.
there's no way to know for sure.
I suppose it doesn't make any difference now. I am asking you questions you could not possibly know the answer to. I am finished with thoughts like that. I am finally able to go on living without clinging to hate. If I truly treasure those who have died, then I must earnestly atone for my sins. Father, Glenn, all of the soldiers who have fallen, the people of Duscur who still suffer persecution. The only atonement I can offer them now is to take responsibility for this broken kingdom that has been entrusted to me.
Take responsibility for the kingdom.
That is why I feel that I must meet with Edelgard and try to talk to her. Do you think it is a fool's errand? Honestly, I think so too. But I must swallow my feelings and grudges, our whole history really, and ask her about this future that she sees. What she aims for once her domination is complete. What kind of justice she clings to as she fights. And why she felt it necessary to start this war. I believe that asking her these things is the true responsibility I have been tasked with as king.
How will you do that?
We will march our troops to the Imperial capital. But before any battle begins, we will set up camp nearby and send a messenger. I will tell her that I need to speak with her in a safe place, without any weapons or troops. As to whether or not she will agree to my request, well, that rests solely on Edelgard.
You know what? I bet she'll say yes, and then everything will turn out okay.
I would like to believe that as well. You know, Professor, when we fought in Ferdiad, Cornelia mocked me and called me pitiful. But even if it is true that my stepmother never loved me, I am not to be pitied. After all, I have allies and dear friends who care for me. And now, I also have you by my side.
Well, here we are. We have a way to get a Master Seal that we don't need. We have exploration on the table. Really, the only thing I should really be focusing on is just tightening up people's skills. What's our supports at this point? The conclusion of that one. You need to talk to Flayn. Dudu needs to complete the arc with Flayn, and that's it. Okay. Here's what we'll do. We're gonna go and do our journey stuff for the month, and I shall reconvene with you guys once we're on the last free day of the month. Or like, calendar's on here, right? Isn't it? There it is. It's at the bottom. All right. I got to do free day here, and then we do an instruction, then a free day, then instruction, then a free day, then instruction. We shall reconvene here, right? And it's gonna be here that I'll probably rest, but I'll do any supports that burgeon from doing these three weeks of activities and food eating and all that stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and do that because there's not much else to do. Okay. So I'll see you guys in just a second. All right, it's time for supports, and I don't think anybody got anything new, but you know, it'd be like that sometimes. Dimitri and Flayn.
Up this late practicing with your lance, are you?
And what about you? Have you got something on your mind again? You really should go to bed. It is chilly out, and you could catch cold. What's the matter? Have you been having nightmares?
Well, in a certain sense, yes. Can you spare a moment?
Of course.
Thank you. I want to apologize to you. When last we spoke, I mishandled the situation.
Your words that night touched me deeply. It felt as though I had been punched in the gut. But more importantly, I think I owe you an apology. I lied to you.
You did?
Do you recall when I ate that meal you cooked and I told you it was delicious? The truth is that no matter what I eat, I can scarcely taste it. I have not had my sense of taste for 9 years now.
My cooking certainly is not something people often compliment me on.
I am sorry. When I said the food was good, I was just saying what I thought you would want to hear.
An apology is not necessary. You were only trying to be kind, after all.
In the end, I am not sure it was kind.
Just the same, it was nice to hear. Oh, hey! I have an idea! What if you sampled some really pungent food? Or something extremely spicy? Maybe that would...
Flame.
Yes?
I like your cooking. I cannot taste it properly, but in my book, it is truly delicious.
No need for the flattery. Anyhow, maybe someday you will get your taste back. I hope then you will be able to compliment me sincerely about my cooking.
You know, you think you've reached the end of how absolutely horrible Dimitri's life is, and then you get nuggets like that. Just great.
Hello there, Dedu. I just want to say that I am really terribly sorry.
For what?
I tried to cook on my own. It was an absolute disaster. Adding that seasoning. Adding all that seasoning. What a mistake.
Mistakes happen.
But Chef, that is, Dedu, I defied your instructions. Quite blatantly, I might add. I tried to cook before I had gained mastery over the tools. I have been a terrible student. Are you going to stop teaching me now?
Is that what you want?
Not in the slightest. I desperately want to learn from you.
As you were then.
Truly?
You have not disappointed me. The food itself tasted awful, of course, but there was more to it than that. I could feel the thought you put into it, the wish to please others, to be faithful to what you've learned.
You actually ate the food I made?
I did. The ingredients were chopped to perfection. You also seem to have learned how to handle fish without my instruction.
I learned by watching you.
You have talent. One day you will surpass me.
I was certain you would be angry with me. It is decided then. Someday, you will exclaim that something I made is delicious. I do not quite know how many years it will take, but I am willing to rise to the challenge. Please help me get there.
I will. However long it takes, I look forward to it. Now, your next lesson will consist of the selection and seasoning of ingredients.
Of course, Chef. Dedu, rather.
Call me whatever you want.
Oh, this is so exciting. Let me see. Chef Dedu, Master Chef Duda, oh, Supreme Chef Deddy Pie.
I suppose I've already committed.
Oh, I know! Chef Deddles!
Chef Deddles. This was perfect. Let's finish up with you two.
Hello, Father. May I have a moment?
Of course.
I read all your letters. You never stopped writing them, did you? My birthday, Mother's birthday, every possible occasion, without fail.
Yes.
So why didn't you send any of them? If you had sent even one, we would have...
Each time I thought to send one, I could not do so. Such behavior belittled my penance. Time passed, and with it my feelings of guilt toward you and your mother grew. Even though I wrote the letters, I could not send them.
I would always talk about it with Mother. If only he'd write us at least once, we'd say. We waited and waited. All those long years.
I am sorry.
I'm tired of hearing it, so just stop. Your apologies change nothing. Send those letters to Mother. She'll be happy to hear from you.
I cannot.
In that case, why don't I send them?
I have given them to you. They are yours to do with as you wish.
All right then. I'll send them. You don't get to take it back afterwards. Father, you should know that they made me happy.
Happy?
Knowing that you were thinking of us all along. We were worried about you, Mother and I. Neither of us ever came out and said it, but we thought maybe you hated us. Were trying to forget all about us.
Never. I swear it on His late Majesty and on my homeland.
I see. All right. Then swear. Swear that someday, when this war is over, you'll come back to us.
I hear you, Annette. I will return without fail.
No matter what. That's a promise you just made. If you break it, I'll never speak to you again.
Yes, I promise.
Great. Now I'm positively elated. I can't wait until we're all a family again.
I look forward to it, Annette. More than anything.
You know, Gilbert's really weird in that he's trying to punish himself for years and years, and I feel like he's just done more damage to others than to himself, and he's done enough damage to himself. It really is a tough thing. I'm glad we were able to finish that up, though. It's definitely one of the more interesting mini story arcs. Let's have a rest. Oh no, something's happening.
Professor, do you think Edelgard will show up?
She will. This is a cutscene.
Well, well. It's been a long time, Professor. And hello to you too, Dimitri.
Edelgard, I did not think you would actually accept my request.
Call it a win. Well then, what did you want to talk about?
I will get straight to the point. Why did you start this war? There had to be a way to change things in your territory without the need for so many senseless casualties.
It may be hard to believe, but this is the way that leads to the fewest casualties in the end. Don't you see?
No.
How could I? Countless people have already lost their lives in this conflict.
The longer we took to revolt, the more victims this crooked world would have claimed. I weighed the victims of war against the victims of the world as it is now, and I chose the former. I believe that I have chosen the best path, the only path.
Even after seeing the faces of those who have suffered the ravages of war, you would still force them to throw their lives away for the future? You are obsessively devoted to this war, and deaf to the screams of its victims. You cannot change the cycle of the strong dominating the weak with a method like that.
You're wrong. That very cycle is exactly what I have devoted my life and my power to destroying. If after all of this, you believe the weak will still be weak, that is only because they are too used to relying on others instead of on themselves.
Yes, perhaps someone as strong as you are can claim something like that. But you cannot force that belief onto others. People aren't as strong as you think they are. There are those who cannot live without their faith, and those who cannot go on once they have lost their reason for living. Your path will not be able to save them. It is the path of the strong, and so it could only benefit the strong.
So you consider me strong, do you? Even if one clings to their faith, the goddess will never answer them. Countless souls will be lost that way, living without purpose. And I can be counted among those who have died that way as well. But that's why I must change this world, on behalf of the silent and weak.
And do you intend to become a goddess yourself? Will you steal the power to take action from the broken-hearted masses you claim to defend? The ones who can truly change the way of the world are not the rulers, but the people. Pushing your own sense of justice and your own ideals onto even one other person is nothing more than self-righteousness.
Maybe it is self-righteousness, but it doesn't matter. Someone has to take action and put a stop to this world's endless, blood-stained history.
Do you not believe in the power of the people to join together and rise up? Humans are weak creatures, but they are also creatures who help each other, support each other, and together find the right path. I have learned that humans are capable of all that from the Professor, and from everyone in my life.
I doubt a highborn person like yourself could know how the poor feel or what motivates them. This is nonsense, though I'm finally starting to understand how you feel. But that makes it even clearer to me that we can never fully understand each other.
I feel the same. I finally understand what you believe is right.
Goodbye, Dimitri.
Wait, Edelgard. There is something I must give you. This is for you. Use it to cut a path to the future you wish for. And I will rise up to meet you there. Elle?
Elle! So it's true. You're really going away? Going back home?
There's nothing I can do about it. It's all happening so fast. I'm as surprised as you are.
Elle. Here. I want you to have this. Elle, listen to me. No matter how hard things get, you can't give in, okay? You've got to cut a path to the future you wish for, no matter what.
It's a dagger? Why would you give me something like this?
Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't think of anything better to give you.
Edelgard, what are you doing? It's time to go. Hurry and get in the carriage.
Oh, I'm sorry, Uncle. I have to go now. Goodbye, Dimitri.
I remember now. You gave me a dagger all those years ago.
I'm still sorry about that. I should have given you something that would have made you happier.
Perhaps. At the time, I was quite flustered by such a dangerous gift. I left without giving you a proper response, and that was the last time we saw each other.
True. It is a sweet memory, with a bitter ending.
I'm afraid it will do no good to reminisce, Dimitri. That girl you knew back then is gone, as good as dead. But I'll tell you now what I wasn't able to tell you back then. Thank you, my dear forgotten friend. Because of you, I never lost my heart. As for the future, that will be decided in battle. King of Fargus, as the Emperor, I shall await your arrival in Anbar.
Sorry. It looks like I'm going to have to leave you now.
One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love, as well as I love her.
Oh shit, I almost selected him immediately. Why are you even an option? I don't think I've ever like there's like any way to rank up with her either. That's weird. Who knows? I probably missed some stuff. So our options are Dimitri, Dudu, Felix, no. That's hilarious. It's just like she's giving me that eye of just like, you know, and I'm like, no, I don't know. I could totally do this to own Flame. There's so many great options here. And, I mean, yeah, I already locked in my choice like 30 episodes ago. My only other options, on that table that I would be interested in engaging with are Dimitri, because he deserves, like, a decent life, that kind of thing. You know, I'd totally be down for that. And maybe Dedu. Just be like, yo, I conquered Dedu. The Chef Dettles, or whatever the fuck his name is. Anyway. Assault on Anbar. Let's go!
The Kingdom Army, having gathered new troops and significant strength, commences its march towards the imperial capital of Anbar. In response to their movements, Emperor Edelgard orders her trusted retainer, Hubert, to the front lines to meet the Kingdom Army head-on. The two forces clash in the city's streets.
Here we go. Here are our units set up. We're allowed 12, so Seth and Leone can stay out. This is wonderful. This is like the optimal setup for me. Yeah, let's fight. Defeat the commander is all I need to do.
Gates to the Imperial capital have been broken. All troops, storm in! The Emperor is within reach!
Imperial troops are dug in across the city. Let's cut through them and carve a route to the palace.
2 squads.
The Savior King arrives, hands red with blood. Let's give him a royal welcome. Artillery! Once the enemy is in range, fire at will. Reinforcements will fly in shortly. Keep your focus and hold steady until they arrive.
I find it cute anytime someone goes, and there you come, person who killed people.
I am prepared.
I'm also person who killed people, but whatever. That doesn't... Don't worry about it. How that conversation goes every fucking time with every character. Guess hit him with one of these. We must storm this place.
At your service.
What's my strategy?
I don't like that I'm all the way back here,
I'm
but
your girl.
you know. Take what you can get, rally it up,
Ready when you are.
and then you. Guess you could go for this guy, though I'm pretty sure you're weak to him. Yeah, not a good idea. We'll move you here. Meanwhile, alright, so we need to get to Hubert. Holy fuck, this map is insane. Good lord. Hold on, these are our dudes. Okay, so the target is Hubert. He's right here. We need to get all the way over there. And what is this? That's like the river. That's the river, which means these are like bridges. So we gotta do a lot of work to get over there. So we should probably get to it, huh?
My orders.
All right. There's got to be a good opener. And that's gonna be this. Ow.
One to remember.
All right.
Onward.
Probably just have you do that thing again. Yeah, I'll have you go in and deal with this guy, maybe? Yes.
It was meant to be.
Leave it to me.
And you're the main course. You take out that guy.
Nice form. What's the plan?
We'll move you to the side. You can eliminate the archer. And you can just wait.
I do this for all of us.
You can push further in. And fire your fail knot there. And hope for the best. There we go.
Ernie's unstoppable.
Very grateful.
I owe you.
All right, good
Battle
start.
is nearing the opera house. I hope everyone in the company is safe.
Ash, please. You almost died. You're gonna die now. Whatever, we'll take our casualties where they happen. Until things start looking desperate, I won't get worried. I'm worried. Dedu's dead. I'll tolerate it because I don't want to redo an entire half of a turn just for that. God, how many are we losing? That was 3. That is 25% of my fighting force dead. And I'm not gonna let that stop me. Fool! Put him in the fucking ground now.
Can't afford to lose.
You are... That did not kill. Let's roll that back and not mash our way through it. Hold on, can a spell do the job? No. Sublime Creator Sword, just doing a default attack with it.
All is going to plan.
I don't like that there's a spellcaster to our right, but we'll just have to fucking... No, we won't have to deal with it.
When you are.
I forgot we have this young lady here.
My duty is your death.
We can safely push. Shout out to Ingrid's armor completely exposing her thighs, because, you know, sometimes you gotta be horny,
I'll cut through.
I guess. Knock him out of the sky.
All right, next.
All right, you're done.
What's the plan?
Now I could probably take you. No, that's above your punching above your weight there.
Onward.
Instead, we know you can deal with it, so we will get you over to it.
You fought well.
All right, that takes care of another flyer.
Leave it to me.
Let's move you here, and careful. Put you there. Protect our king. Wait, you can use smite. What does smite do? Pushes them away. Okay. Rally him. Next turn.
Reinforcements will be here any minute.
You're just gonna keep drawing people in, and we're gonna focus. A lot of them aren't even engaging in combat. She's dead, because that did fucking 41. Gilbert is almost dead. God. Thankfully, the center here isn't too populated. Like, not to an insane degree or anything. Alright, can you take out an archer? Can you get that done? You probably could if I did this, right? No, you're gonna come up short by 1 motherfucking point. Which means I gotta come in here and do your job.
It won't be in vain. I'm your girl.
Cause you have to be like, yo, what's up? I'm basically firing blanks.
Sorry.
God, your range is incredible. Okay, we need to deal with problems now. First off, you can take that guy out. That's great news. Let's do that.
All for our future.
You can move again, so I'll just move you closer in. That way you can come in, or can you get him?
Carefully.
No, you have like no health left. I'll put you here to bait an attack. Yeah, because you have no items, so yeah, you're extra fucked. Okay. Alright, now say hi to your friend over here and kill them.
It is done.
We're losing a lot of units, but our really good units can just melt through troops like it's nothing.
Alright, next.
We've decided that. Still unsure on this whole thing. I value my spellcasters a bit more. Is there a way to get some of you to focus on No, Annette's getting targeted regardless. I'll put you here anyway.
That face brings back some memories. It's a shame we don't have time to catch up.
I like we don't have time to catch up. I'm just gonna attempt to murder you.
Obvious.
Sick dodge.
Is that it?
Sick dodge.
Too slow.
Sick dodge. I'm having fun.
Obvious.
Sick dodge. Oh, we were going for 5.
Yes.
Sick dodge. Sick dodge. Yeah.
One to remember.
Ah. Oh yeah, that's right. We also maxed out our swordsmanship on Felix, so that's pretty good. It would probably be good to clear out some of these guys because they will be pursuing us.
Burn until we meet again.
We also have to minimize the amount of damage I'm gonna take on this next turn here. Do you think you could do anything against this dude? Like spike him with the steel axe? You'll die. Yeah, no matter what you choose here, your death is pretty much guaranteed. As for you, put him down. We could push toward the central part and continue to battle our way up there. It seems like a smart idea to just go about doing that. Didn't get the kill, but it's fine. Nosferatu.
I had to protect my friends.
Just focus. I bite back. That's only gonna do minor damage. We haven't lost our spellcaster yet. Sick dodge? Yeah! The classic sick dodge maneuver of 1995. Real good. Stop hurting me!
No hesitation!
That's what you get.
This could turn the tides.
Sick dodge?
Won't work.
God. It's fucking comical at this point. Sorry, that thing you've been doing this whole time? Yeah, we're not doing any of that, no.
If it's our destiny to kill each other, then I will not respect the goddess. My only request is that if you win, you'll at least have the decency to kill me quickly.
Quick enough?
Edelgard, forgive me. I can't.
I'm sorry, you were like right there causing major harassment to my girl.
So, Dorothea has been defeated. We will need to thin their numbers as well, or else. If House Varley's troops arrive in time, we may be able to flank the kingdom's army.
Alright. We dealt with you. Finish the job you started.
I shall not stray.
Good. Move up there. And now you're gonna move about here. And you're gonna move here. And use Fortify. Let's get you out of harm's way if we can manage it.
Apologies.
Yeah, rally him up. You know, let's not get into fights we don't need here. We can outrun them. You can't.
What's the plan?
Help our buddy out if you would be so kind.
That it?
Leave it
Let's
to me.
make our exit. God, I forgot about monsters being a major problem here. How did that deal no damage? You just suck. This is where things are gonna start getting really intense.
Well, I'm sure the goddess won't punish us for a little bit of thievery here and there.
Well, it's good to see everyone's taking advantage of the situation. There's a lot of things to pull my attention right now. Not a fan of that.
Proceed carefully.
At your service.
Let's move here, assist. This Fortify will hit almost everyone, so we should just push you forward. Even if you won't, like, get an attack in. Get you toward the middle. Much better. You don't deserve to be alive. Let's just get you out. Now then, move further inside. We have to get 3 kills off these things. That's a major, big problem. We need to make a choice of who can get into range to hit what.
This is our chance.
And this seems to be our best option. best option for
Ready
getting
when you
damage
are.
in is shooting for this one. Alright, that's one stock done. The rest of you need to really hit it hard. This might work, actually.
What's my strategy?
Yep, Sublime Creator Sword is going to be what we need.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Say goodnight.
I must lead them well.
You never let me down.
Okay, that's one of these things down. We still have more, though. I think he just killed that unit. That unit must have like 1 health or some shit. Oh, fuck. The thing with like no health still managed to get a kill.
It is done.
Not a fan. Alright, next.
We must be prudent.
Probably have you deal with this. Nah, you die doing it. And if I'm gonna have you die, I want you to hit something that is more important. You actually won't die against this thing. And, yeah, I'll just have you finish off its first stock. Okay. Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's fly you further in. You're gonna get targeted by a bunch of random assholes. That's to basically be expected at this point. You walk forward a little bit. Do one more fortify.
This is for.
Alright. Somebody's gonna have to stay back and kill this guy, because he might cause some problems.
All for our future.
Okay. Need to take 2 stocks with 3 characters here. That's super doable. We'll lead off with our king. He'll get 1. We'll split the party. No. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Alright, you get him. Now I think I can have Violet start on this next one. This would force it. Why not? Our work is almost done with what I would say is Act 2 of this long battle. Yeah, my dude over here is not feeling it. He's not having a good time. Gilbert, I'm surprised you're alive anyway. So this is the net positive.
Let's try.
Sick dodge. Getting closer and closer to Mr. Hubert. Alright, pop off stock 2 of 3. Next up, let's move you here. Can we get you over to this station and have you do shit with it? We can. Well, this is wonderful news. Get the spellcasters out. Yeah, we'll continue our good work over here. With the 11 sword plus, maybe? No, that's not gonna do it. Does that just mean no one can take this thing out from here? No. I should always count on you. Always count on you to get things done. And that makes 3 winged demonic beasts
You make me feel safe.
put into the ground. I'd feel safe too if someone was that fucking strong.
This could turn the
Let's take
tides.
out this next front line. Alright, you can't actually reach, which is unfortunate.
Proceed carefully.
You finish what we started with the magical turret thing.
Too slow.
Silverlance broke. Did not expect that at all. We will convoy with you to get you something else. Yeah, we're staying the fuck away from Petra because I remember that last match where she dodged everything and I don't want to deal with it. So she can live canonically. Gilbert, you survived like 6 turns more than I expected. Ingrid, you just shocked the shit out of me. Dimitri, you're not gonna die. It's like no, you're fine. Scary things are coming up from behind me. We need to keep moving.
I could learn from that.
Yeah, we should probably just clear that out. I can reach. How fortunate. Maybe Thoron? Yeah, hit him with Thoron. You haven't gotten action in a little bit. Slam him down.
I swear it wasn't in vain.
We move forward. I feel like Mercedes is gonna die. It's a hunch. I should not underestimate her.
More reinforcements, eh? And this time it looks like a fair number.
Alright, just be careful. She can't fucking move because of that. Damn it. Whatever. She can just she can use her own attacks to bring about justice.
A tragic end.
Gambit? Sure.
Thanks for that. You saved me.
I don't like this. Oh, is he right through that hole in there? Huh, I thought Huber was a lot farther away than he actually is. We can push this. This is what you get for trying to touch this lovely black and white mage. Ah, they're trying to get all the cool stuff. Whatever, I don't need it. I never wanted it. Joke's on you. Damn it, I wish I could hit you. I'm gonna have to go around. It'll be worth it in the end.
I must lead them well.
Really is a mad dash. I'll heal ya.
Leave.
We're at that point where if people don't run up here, they're not going to make it for the fight proper anyway. Just wait it out.
Just our luck. There's nothing here for us.
Hurry it up. Deal your damage and leave me alone. Sick dodge. I thought she was gonna go twice. She must have run out of Ragnaroks.
Don't bother haunting me.
Don't bother haunting me. Almost there.
I owe you.
Am I just leaving you here to die? No, you should at least get another. You should get another kill.
Let's keep our guard up.
Can't leave the experience on the table. It all comes down to whether or not Hubert moves here that I feel like I'm pretty set to go.
I must pull back.
Nope, we're safe. Good to go. Thinking about having him go in.
Be careful.
Because I believe you have a new combat art of some sort. You got something at some point I should mess with. Regardless, let's get this done.
Hubert, I would tell you to get out of my way, but I highly doubt you would abide.
Your silver tongue will do you no good here. This is not your path to tread.
That is not your decision to make, nor is it mine. All I can do is blaze ahead.
We must place our faith in Her Majesty. Her victory is everything.
It's over. The way to the palace is clear. Let's move!
Good job, everyone.
Send your platoons to capture Anbar. There is to be no needless killing or pillaging. Understand?
Yes, Your Highness.
Edelgard awaits us. We will advance our main forces straight to the palace.
We can win.
It is still early, Professor. We are up against Edelgard herself now. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We will advance our troops and confront her. We must strike down the Emperor and end this war.
My life is yours, Your Highness.
Let's win this and go back home in victory. I'll do the very best I can.
On my honor as a knight, I will not lose.
I know the goddess is watching over us. Let's be sure to return home safely. All of us.
As a citizen of Fargus, I will fight with everything I have.
Is this what a do-or-die situation looks like? You would best give it your all too, General.
Go and win. Be the boar that you are. And don't you dare look back.
Let's go.
Yes. I will... No. We will win this. Together. Everyone, move out!
The time has nearly come.
Yes, the anomaly should present itself shortly. However...
There's no reason to fret. Besides, it's far too late to second guess. Now, assume your position. I can't promise your safety if you remain here.
Very well.
Ugh. This pain is nothing compared to what I have already suffered.
What? What?